Texas.
This is Madden 19.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Mayfield off the play fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Throwing on third down, Watson. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first and goal situation. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 6 catches, 73 yards.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Michael Thomas with touchdown. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. From the red zone now, Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's a fumble. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Get to the football. It's blocked.
I may have done it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and... Potential trouble looming for this defense. They'll need to stiffen here as they face a 1st and goal on their 7-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on defense to keep up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's another second and goal, this time from half the distance closer. They'll run with Foreman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he connects with Ebron. And he's got this down almost to the time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's... Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. A first down throw for Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing. This offense looking to get off to a hot start in the third quarter, opening drive, and they've got it 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Zach Cunningham not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he will have the first before he's brought down. We have a red zone alert. This defense giving up ground, and they'll look to stop a 2nd and 1. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Eric Ebron. Touchdown. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And the return will stop right around the 25. And the Texans set to come onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Watson on 1st down. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 6 there on 1st. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And his throw here is incomplete.
Active.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, back 22.
He's back to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, back 22. Back.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone looked at a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dawson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. Now Watson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. So we drop you into this situation. The game is tied. Late 4th quarter. This offense starting with the ball on their own side of the field. And they do have all 3 timeouts looking to get into field goal range. Here's Mayfield. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Mayfield. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Mayfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Mayfield now. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this will be a touchback. That sails over the end line. First drive of overtime coming up. So this offense, they could end it if they can punch it into the end zone. A field goal, and the game will continue. And the Browns getting set to go. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done. Now part 2. A second down throw for Mayfield. Lee's got it over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jadeveon Clowney in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, what was the term that you just used a minute ago?
Well, especially in overtime, mistakes get magnified, so it's time for us to get our microscopes out, right? I mean, take a look at what's going on out there. That was very close to being a crucial play.
Yeah, got to look that ball in, didn't, and it hit the ground. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Mayfield with it once more. That's caught. Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And now it's second down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. This offense backed way up here in overtime. They'll need a big drive. But now worth remembering as well, from a defensive point of view, a safety would end this game too. And do you believe this? It's a safety, and the ball game is over.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Next up.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Next season, making those.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. The Chargers are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. Your two.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Eifert has it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Eifert, 40. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the... second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Back to throw. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. Past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So this offense has the football inside the red zone. And coming up, second down. Second down, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Mayfield on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Lee from... So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Mayfield looks to throw, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Fourth down, Mayfield. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the return will stop right around the 20. Now in a pretty difficult situation is this defense up to the task. Ball in the red zone, 2nd and 5. Play fake. Mayfield. And intercepted.
Dude.
Maybe the turning point they need.
Give a can, man.
William Jackson with a pick. And a short return. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
What? None.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Mayfield to throw it. And incomplete here on third down. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Airing one out for Boyd. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession. So here's the situation. The football in the red zone for the offense. Second down and 1. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
All right, here we go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. They knew they... And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Browns, that'll...
Thomas. What? Yeah. Let's go back and see who can make for more.